All right, chat, after much thought, I'm happy to reveal that I have purchased a Rolls-Royce Spectre with a Mansory kit. Oh my God.
If you're as chronically online as I am, you might have seen Agent00 just buy a Mansory Spectre and claims he saved $200,000. Sounds ridiculous, I know, but I'm going to tell you how.
Tell you after, but like financially, it actually makes sense. That's the biggest way I can say it. Not doing it would hurt more financially.
He's grown now.
Yeah.
This is a grown man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's the best way to explain it. I know that makes no sense because it sounds like an expense, but you gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. I did the math. I was on the phone with my accountant for hours yesterday.
First of all, I'm going to give you a brief background on this car. The Rolls-Royce Spectre is the first EV manufactured by Rolls-Royce. If you're interested, you can look up the specs. They're great. Top 1% of what you could expect from a car. This specific car has a Mansory kit. Mansory is a German luxury auto tuner known for their more aggressive mods to luxury vehicles. Specifically with this car, they added a lot of carbon fiber, whatever, added so many accents and so many more mods that we won't even get into in this video. Go watch Agent's VOD for all the specifics. It's important to note that the car weighs over 6,000 pounds, specifically 6,559 pounds, due to the insanely large battery. Remember that number for later.
They probably put like a Hermes bag in there. Whoa. Whoa, this is the battery?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's big. God. That's how you were able to qualify. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, this is huge. This is huge, man. This will keep the AMPLs charged for days.
The base Spectre will probably go for about $450,000. With the Mansory kit, it goes for at least $600,000. For the purposes of this video, we'll be using the $600,000 figure. Let's talk about income taxes. In this video, we're going to assume that Agent made $3 million in 2025. He most likely made more, but this is the minimum he would have needed to make for him to have saved the $200,000 that he claimed. Agent is a Georgia resident, so if he made $3 million, his tax liability would be 37% for federal taxes and 5.75% for Georgia state taxes. This would add up to a $1,222,500 tax liability. In this scenario, Agent nets $1,777,500 and does not own a Mansory Spectre. Now let's talk about the 179 tax code. Basically, Section 179 is a tax code that lets businesses deduct the full purchase price of qualifying equipment in the year they bought it instead of spreading the deduction over multiple years. So for this example, without Section 179, you could deduct $100,000 a year for 6 years, but with Section 179, the whole deduction hits in 2025. Important rules for this are that the car must be used for business, you can't deduct more than your tax liability, you can't deduct more than your business income, and that you can't deduct more than $20,000 for a luxury vehicle. Agent purchased this car at the perfect time. Because the purchase was finalized in 2025 and he's already used it for content, he can deduct the full $600,000 on his 2025 taxes. If he had waited until January to make this purchase, he wouldn't have seen the tax benefits until early 2027 when 2026 taxes are filed. The best time was right now. You've probably noticed that the Spectre is a luxury vehicle, but Agent is deducting a $600,000 car purchase. This is because there's a loophole where if a vehicle is over 6,000 pounds, then it's not subject to the cap. Congress initially created this to help small businesses afford commercial equipment like tractors and heavy machinery, stuff like that. But the unintended consequence was that streamers can buy big body cars for content. It's funny if you think about it. So, how is Agent saving $200,000? If Agent made $3 million in 2025, then this $600,000 car purchase decreases the taxable income to $2.4 million. If we do a similar calculation as before, and this time add sales tax from the car purchase, we have a total $1,020,000 tax liability, which is $202,500 less than if he didn't buy the car. It doesn't seem logical that buying a $600,000 car can save you money, but it can. You just need to make millions of dollars. You also need to make sure that you're properly documenting business uses for the car, or the IRS will come for you. Thanks.